Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a new brand that I discovered at Ulta, and I also just found out that Target carries it. And the name of the brand is Undone Beauty. And I'm going to read to you a little bit about it before we start the video. So it says, Undone Beauty, we're out to undo the expected. Undone was created to offer luxury quality products that do more for less. Our unique makeup products are designed to create flawless everyday looks on a range of skin tones and easily build for sultry nights or your favorite look at the moment. Trusted natural ingredients are infused in every formula to add skincare benefits with every use. And we didn't forget about the lashes either. Our lashes include patent pending innovations that bring out the best in our products and you. Everything is always clean, cruelty-free with vegan options. I purchased all my products through Ulta, but when I was looking through Target the other day, I was looking at their new products that just came in. I noticed that they were carrying Undone. They are affordable. They're more or less like price line of Milani. They are curated much smaller. Like, I haven't looked on their actual website to see if they have more palettes. At Ulta, they only had 2 palettes. One of them, the one that I liked, was out of stock. I didn't want to just buy the other one for the heck of buying it. And then I knew I didn't like it enough to probably continue using it. So I don't know what their eyeshadow formula is. If you guys want, I'd be more than happy to try to find a palette that I like and try it on my channel. But so far I have all of the skin products in here that I want to try. So far the only thing I have on my face is just my skincare's SPF. And I'm using the Flower Beauty In Your Prime Pore Minimizing Primer. I did not see a primer from them. So they have a foundation. It's called Unfoundation Matte. And it's supposed to have light coverage. So we'll see how that works. It is a tea tree and to help with blemish. It is oil control. So the writing is very small and it's on a beige. White on beige doesn't really do a lot. So I have enough to do almost a complete look. And if I wanted to, I actually could do an eye look with the bronzer and the highlighter palette that I have, but I want to use a new palette that I purchased. And yeah, so I'm going to bring you up a little closer so we can get started. So I'm going to start with the concealer, and I did swatch this. That's why it looks like it's been used, but I have not used it. And they bring like 3 different formulas in here. You know, like some are more coverage than others. So that way they say that you only need 1 concealer because they give you 3 different cream formulas. So the reason I'm starting with a concealer is because the foundation is light coverage and I want to be able to cover a little bit of my dark spots. So I figured this would be the best thing for me to do today. So let's see how this works. I'm going to kind of try the different oh, you know what? I didn't bring, well, I'm going to use the concealer. I did not bring an eye primer. It's very creamy and it looks like it's very light coverage so far. And I've kind of tried dipping into all the different ones. And I really haven't found one. I'm using the wrong finger, aren't I? Sorry, guys. I think I'm going to have to go to a dermatologist. I have a little bump here that I've had for a very long time. And when I went to get a facial, I asked the girl, you know, she says it looks like it's a little cyst, but it seems to me like it's getting bigger lately. So, you know, it was the kind of thing, if it didn't bother me, I wasn't going to mess with it. But now it seems to be getting a little bigger, so. Yeah, and it looks a little different. Sure, why not? I just retired, so let's start making doctor's appointments. So like I said, it looks like very, very light coverage. I mean, I've dipped into all three of them. And the one at the bottom is the one that seems to be the thicker formula, but still is giving me very minimal coverage, and that's that I'm using my finger. So far I'm not crazy about the concealer. I mean, I never have to pile so much concealer under my eyes before, and I don't want it. It's very, very super creamy. So that's one thing I have to say about it. So I'm going to leave it like that for now, and maybe after I do my foundation I'll put a little more on. It's very, very creamy formula. And this is, it says it is foundation. It doesn't say it's like a CC cream or anything, or BB cream, but it does say that it's like coverage. So I am going to use my BK Beauty. I'm going to use this one for my foundation. I love BK Beauty brushes. They had a big sale for Mother's Day. And oh, it doesn't look like, I mean, it is light, but it doesn't look super light. We'll see if it's buildable. You can definitely smell the tea tree. And I don't mind the smell of tea. I mean, it's not super strong, but you can smell it. These earrings, it's one of the pairs that I got on the my Mint Mongoose box. Yeah, it's very light. I'm putting it on, and at first it looked like it was going to cover a lot, but it kind of like goes away. So far I think it feels nice on the skin. It feels it's definitely not heavy. It does have the tea tree smell, so if you don't like that, stay away from it. I'm sure it would dissipate, but you definitely can smell it when you're putting it on. But as you can see, it's very, very light coverage. And even though I put the concealer underneath it, you can definitely see my spots. It's not really giving me any coverage whatsoever. I hate to already be judging it. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying that it doesn't really last. I mean, it's not really my thing. I need a little more coverage. I like more of a medium coverage. And even my Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer gives me more coverage than this. So, but it does say light coverage, so they're not lying. It's not like they were saying the full coverage or medium coverage, and they're not. But I'll pass it on to my granddaughter. She uses the same shade I do, and she has beautiful skin, so she doesn't need to cover anything or hide anything. All right, I'm not going to put any more on because I really don't think it's going to build any more than this. I do have a powder. I must say the packaging is not super luxe or anything like that. It kind of reminds me of like the e.l.f. packaging. Here we go. Here's the powder. No mirror. But they are trying to go for the minimalist. And I think that's what they're more or less, you know, calling themselves. Minimalist makeup. So far, I think that, you know, they're giving us what they're saying they are. This is a very, very sheer powder. All right, and I need a little sip of coffee. It's only like 8:30 in the morning. Yeah. Today's checklist: coffee, coffee, lipstick, coffee. Absolutely. Okay, for blushes. They did have a couple of choices, and this is the Lip to Cheek palette. So anyway, this is a cream blush, and I'm hoping that it works well since I use powder, but it should. Most of my, I'm going to use this is an e.l.f. stipple brush, and that's what I like to use. And I did have I didn't know, this is kind of sticky. Oh boy. I didn't know it was going to be cream, so I just forget. I only like cream products that work over powder because I can't remember to wait. It's very pigmented. I don't think it's removing what's underneath, but I mean, I didn't have the greatest coverage in the world, so it could be. I don't know. It feels very kind of sticky. Boy, I'm being very critical on this brand, but I'm being honest with you guys. If I don't like it 100%, I'm not going to tell you that I do. And again, this may be more geared towards younger skin, or people that prefer different things. We don't all have the same. I mean, it is pigmented, and I'm going to try it with another foundation to see if, because since I can see my dark spots, I mean, I really don't like that, but it is what it is. All right, so that's all I'm going to put on there. I'm going to put just a little bit of powder over it because it does feel very sticky, and I don't like that feeling on my face. So I'm just going to take just a tiny bit of powder and just kind of set it. All right, this is their, did I take the tape? Yes. This is the bronzer, and look how beautiful. I love the way this looks. This is bronzer and highlighter on the same. So you have like two different shades of bronzer, and then you have the highlighter on top. They also have a different just highlighter palette by itself. But I think this is pretty. So I'm going to use my favorite, and it's not, well, I haven't tried one of the BK Beauties for bronzer, but I love this one from Eco Tools. So I'm just going to go into kind of like both bronzers, kind of tap into it a little bit. And I probably should have done this maybe before my foundation. I mean, before my blush. I can't talk. It's too early. I haven't had my coffee. I think if the foundation gave me a little more coverage, I would be happier with the entire look. I just don't think that the foundation did it for me, so nothing else is looking good. And I'm not wearing any wigs today, guys. What you see is what you get today. I'm not in a wiggy kind of mood today. So I think that the bronzer is nice. I'm sure you can make it darker if you want to. I really don't like my bronzer super dark, so I'm gonna leave it where it is now. Okay, I'm not going to use that highlighter. I'm going to show you this highlighter palette, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. And like I said, you can create a look between the bronzer palette and the highlighter palette. Now, the lavender on top is not anything that I would use on my face. And like this one, the gold one, looks like it's got micro glitter, but the other two look amazing. So I am going to take a brush and dip into the two bottom ones. And just put a little bit of highlighter here. That is a really pretty palette. And I think those shadows, it will work as shadows really well too. I think it will look really pretty. I can't see it. I can see it on this one now. I usually can see it on this one more than the other one. All right, so I'm going to put a little more concealer on my eyes because I didn't bring a eye primer with me, so that we can do the eyeshadow. All right, I'm going to show you the eyeshadow palette that I'm using. It's a new one by ColourPop, and it's called So Very Lovely. And this is a really pretty palette. A lot of people were saying that, you know, it's so neutral, that it's boring, but I like it. I think it has every color that you can possibly want to do a look with. And I mean, it's got your peaches, your purples, your lavenders. It's got some browns, some golds. I think it's really, really pretty. And I'm going to speed through the eye look so that this video is not super long. And then I am going to use my BK Beauty brushes, and I'll show you which shadows I am using, okay? Okay guys, so this is my eye look completed. So what I used, this looked like brown to me, but it's really a very deep purple. That's what I use on my outer V. This shade is beautiful. This is the one I use in the center of my lid. but it is very soft, so you have to be careful, because when I put my finger in there to, you know, to kind of swatch it, I mean, it's very, very, very soft. And the best way to do it, not to get a lot of fallout, is to press it into your eyelid and then kind of like go back and forth. But yeah, because it's kind of loose. Then you saw that I used this one on my crease, and then I used this one under my brow bone, and I used a little bit of this gold one in my, first I used this one, you really couldn't see it, and then I used the gold one in my inner corner. On my brows, I use the Ulta brow tint, which I love because it has a really good little tiny little, you know, brush, and it's so easy to use and not make a mess. They have these on sale all the time, and it's really, really good. This is like the third tube that I've used, and mine is in medium. That's all I've used. So now we're going to do lips. So I think I have more than one. Yeah, I have a couple lip products. I brought a lip liner just to outline my lips, because I'm not very good with lipstick if I don't have a lip liner. So I'm going to speed through this really quick. I turned my camera off. I don't know why. I'm glad I realized it. I got two different ones. This is like a tinted balm, and it's like almost like a brown. And I don't think I want that. It really doesn't go with the look. So I think I'm going to go with this one here, and this is, it's called Maybe Bare, B-A-R-E. And it says Lip Life, so I don't know if it's a tint or what it is. We'll find out. Oh, it's got one of those. Can you see it? Whoops, there you go. Yeah, so you gotta squeeze it out. Not my favorite kind of packaging. It's got like a scrubby, the brush, it kind of scrubs your lips. You know, it's like you can feel it. That's weird. So this is just like a very light gloss. It looks a lot darker in the tube. But the weird thing is, I don't know if, can you see the little nubs on there? I mean, the product is like a lip oil, but this kind of scrubs your lips. Okay, not my favorite product again, or packaging. Yeah, I don't know. And I wish I had a little more color. I love the eyeshadow. Okay, the powder wasn't bad. The powder is a very light, this is not the powder. This is the powder. The powder, it's not bad. It's very thin, so I don't think you will look powdery. I mean, it definitely doesn't look powdery. It just set my foundation. So if you stayed this long, I have a giveaway for you. I love this palette so much. It looks so pretty that I got an extra one for you guys. And then you're also going to get, I am a Color Street representative, so you're also going to get a set of the Color Street nails. You're going to get this one, which I think it looks very springy, summer color. And then this one here on the side is for you to do like an accent nail, like I have now. I have regular nail polish on my fingers. I have this one from Smith & Colt, and this is in the shade Doe My Dear, which is like a gray, like a light gray. So I have that on my nails, including this one, and then I put the nail strip over it just to do an accent nail. And since I cut my nails short, I was able to use one strip for both nails. So one of these for both nails, so you can actually have like two different manicures if you have short nails. So that's going to be included with a little brochure letting you know about Color Street and how to apply it. So this little package will be going to you. I'm going to leave this open for about a week, and all I want you to tell me is, this is not going to be international, guys. I'm sorry, international shipping is outrageous, and I just really can't afford that right now. So this is, you know, not a huge giveaway. It's just a little token of my appreciation. Let me scoot you back. Okay, so just so that I know that you stay through the end of my video, I just want you to put somewhere in your comment your zip code. That's it. Just so that I know that that's going to tell me that you stay through the entire video. So I will put in the description box when, or here, when the giveaway will end. I'll close it a week from the day that I post the video. You must be subscribed to my channel. I must be able to confirm that you are subscribed to my channel, so your subscription needs to be public. If you've been a long time subscriber of mine and I'm familiar with you, you don't have to be private because I know who you are and you're there all the time. But if you're new to my channel, I need to be able to confirm that you are really subscribed. You must comment, like the video, make sure you give me a like. And you must be over 18 once I ship this product, and if it's lost, stolen, or damaged, I am not responsible. So anyway, good luck to all of you. I love you. And as far as this brand, I think it will be amazing for younger skin. If you don't have much to cover, which a lot of even mature skin has a lot of, you know, really not a lot of dark circles, not spots on your face, that would be great for that. If you're trying to cover some of these imperfections, I don't think this is the best. Now, I do love both of these. These are definitely a keeper for me. This feels a little oily. I don't know, too sticky, so I'm not crazy about it. The powder was all right. I kind of like the powder. As far these two, I think I'm going to pass to my granddaughter because I think that she would enjoy it. She doesn't really have dark circles and she likes, you know, light coverage. So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I love you, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.